Well, it's just across the water, between the ocean and the sea. Some trees, coal and sandstone. It's an island home for me.
This is John Gogo singing Island, the first cut on Protection Collection. It's a compilation CD featuring artists from Protection Island. David Essig recorded and produced the CD along with Anthony Maki. Essig is considered to be one of Canada's finest interpreters of original contemporary folk music.
And everybody rose to the occasion. That was, for me as someone who's produced music for other musicians all my life, that was the most gratifying part of this, was to see people, most of whom are amateurs or impassioned part-time players, rising to the occasion and giving it their best and doing a really good job. We had no problems. Everybody was good. It was really good.
Woke up this morning, those blues knocking at my door.
And it's really diverse, too. There are 21 tracks on the CD, including Woke Up This Morning, an original written and performed by Lowden with DonThompson on guitar.
I said go away, those blues don't live here no more.
Every song on the Protection Collection CD says something about life on the island. In fact, that was one of the only requirements, that it reflected island life and that it be original. There was no shortage of material.
I try to be happy since I don't know when.
I think island life appeals to creative people for a couple of reasons. One is the tranquility. They tend to be quieter than non-island communities. For instance, on Protection, we've only got about a dozen motor vehicles. Everybody mostly uses golf carts or wheelbarrows to get around. You'll notice the cover of the CD is a wheelbarrow full of musical instruments. It's kind of a protection symbol, the wheelbarrow. So I think it's that tranquility, and to some extent the isolation, the fact you're kind of getting away from it all, and artists by and large need some kind of private time or quiet time to create, and there are fewer distractions in theory in a community like Protection Island because of the isolation. So a lot of us jokingly call it the moat, the 600 meters of water between here and the island, but I think the moat is an apt term because we can kind of raise kind of a notional drawbridge in the evening when we come home, and it does appeal to a lot of people in the creative world because it gives them that sense of quiet time to work on their projects.
Even Victor, the dog, contributed to the project. His story is told through his owners, Carol and Mike Mathews.
Protection is the place for puppies, not just for counterculture yuppies. From Dinghy Dock to Gallows Point, our paths we mark, our trees anoint.
Wild though our island be and pretty, we know it is part of the city. Our minders carry doggy sacks or face those AGM attacks.
Aroo! Aroo! That's what we say.
Protection Collection 2 is a fundraising project for the Protection Island Lions Club. Some improvements are needed at the community hall. Visit protectioncollection.com for more details on Protection Island. For Shaw TV, I'm Kate Bergen.
Come on, step onto the boat to the island, grab your coat.